What's cracking? I'm out here in the UK. I'm straight out of Compton tour, man. Much love. And you know you rocking with, man. It's Lil Easy E, and we about that online. So we finna get it cracking, man.
No, I was never a part of a label, but just throughout my young teen to adult life, I was always one that anything that school had, whether it was a school play, whether it was football got sung out the national anthem at every football game, like I was always on center stage to sing. But I was also a part of a group. Me and two of my cousins and another really close friend of ours in church. We was a church group called Faith, and we did a lot of. We one time we've been on the Bobby Jones Gospel Show. Like we did a lot of singing, going to different churches and stuff like that. But this one particular night, me and two of the cousins that was in the group and a couple of other more females, we went to a concert at a club in Baton Rouge that was really popular called Vibes, and Mia X was having a concert that night, and so we went to the concert, and of course the concert was everything. She had brought like a whole lot of, at that time I didn't really know the artists, but of course I got to know them personally. But at the time I only knew Mia X. I actually thought C Murder was Master P because I didn't really know what he looked like. But I just knew his voice. But he was there, and it was the concert was so dope. So, anyways, on our way going home, there's like a bridge that's a big stretch from where the club is to kind of like to get back to our part of Baton Rouge, and we just started seeing like these cars that we knew was not from Baton Rouge. So we was like, that's probably. Yeah, so we turned into groupies. We was like, that's probably them or whatever. So we did follow them, and we didn't know at that time, we didn't know that they had a studio in Baton Rouge, but they did. So we followed them to this building, and we was kind of nervous, so we didn't go where they were. We kind of parked on the side of the building. Mind you, it's nighttime. So somebody noticed, and I want to say Mac was one of the first persons to come over there to like see who is this parked over here, whatever. You know, they ready to whatever. So they come over and they see it's a car full of females, so everybody kind of more so relaxed. So we just get to talking, we taking pictures, and that night I met and took pictures with Mac, Prime Suspects, C Murder, and Moby was getting ready to leave, and when he was getting ready to leave, he stopped where we were, and so we went and talked to him. And so we told him that we sing, and we told him that we was a group or whatever. And at that time, I was the only one that was of age, should you say.
No.
And he was like, he took down our information or whatever, took down our number, was like, if they needed anybody, they would give us a call. Well, that never happened. But I ended up going to a talent show with another local artist who was big at the time, B-Lo. I went to a talent show with him, and Moby was there. And I basically was reintroduced to him, and I reminded him of meeting him that night, or whatever. Yeah. I gave him this time he was able to actually hear me sing. So I gave him my information, and about 2 weeks later, I got a call from him asking me, he was like, you ready? You ready to record? And I was like, yeah, I was excited. I had never studio recorded. So I was like, yeah, I was nervous and I was excited at the same time. So at that time I didn't have a car. So he came and got me. He brought me to the studio and I recorded Life or Death. And that was the first song. Yeah, Life or Death on C Murder's Life or Death album. That was the first song that I recorded with No Limit, and he just kind of told me how it goes, and I did it. It was like, yeah, it came natural, and it was history from then.
Wow. I mean, I just got chills as the moment you said life, even as you said life or death, because that's one of the songs even I was listening to prior to the interview. And I've got, a couple of loose questions around some of the songs and the experiences recorded on. And that was one of them because that song is so prominent, still always stands out to this day, and to think that was the actual first one that you recorded and stuff like that, so that's pretty dope, man, and stuff. Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on aboutthatonline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.